If you or someone you know is being treated for head and neck cancer, this video has tips on how to make sure you are eating and drinking well. The goal is to stay well nourished, maintain your weight, and get the energy and protein your body needs. Eating and drinking well and often will help you during treatment and recovery. Good nutrition helps the body heal, reduce the risk of infection, and maintain muscle. But how do you stay interested in eating and drinking when swallowing is difficult and nothing tastes the way that it used to? Here are some suggestions. First, make sure you eat whenever you feel hungry, no matter what time it is. Snack, and snack some more. You might find it easier to eat 6 smaller meals and snacks in a day rather than 3 big ones. Remember, if your appetite is poor, it's important to make sure you choose foods high in protein and energy, that is, high in kilojoules or calories. This will help you avoid unplanned weight or muscle loss. Examples of easy to prepare, high energy snacks include pancakes served with jam and cream, mini cupcakes served with ice cream or custard, which are also easy to make in batches and freeze, full fat custard or yogurt with diced fruit, porridge with full fat cream or yogurt, frozen mango bars made with mangoes and cream, or tinned spaghetti. Your goal should be to consume more energy, also known as kilojoules or calories. Examples of ways to increase the energy content of food include cooking with butter or oils and adding cheese, cream and sour cream to your meals. Some easy ways to do this include stirring butter or cheese into pasta or soup, adding cream to mashed potato or shepherd's pie, adding avocado, peanut butter or mayonnaise to chicken or tuna sandwiches or wraps, and adding whole milk or full-fat cream to custard, puddings or scrambled eggs. Adding nourishing sauces and gravies like hollandaise, cheese and white sauce to meals like roasts and mashed vegetables can make it easier to eat with a dry mouth. The fat acts as a lubricant, not to mention it makes the food taste better. It's very important to stay hydrated. Make every drink count. Don't just stick to water. Drink nourishing, energy-rich fluids such as milkshakes, milk, smoothies and juice. Your dietitian might even recommend supplement drinks, which are high in protein and energy. Examples of adding protein to your drinks includes adding yogurt, protein powder, ice cream or peanut butter to milkshakes or smoothies. Your speech pathologist might have recommended thickened fluids to make it safer and easier to drink. For some people, thickened drinks reduce the risk of fluid going down the wrong way and into your lungs. To learn more about how to prepare thickened fluids, watch the video at this link. Everyone is different, so ask your speech pathologist what is best for you. People being treated for head and neck cancers often have trouble swallowing. It can be painful and sometimes the muscles in the throat have changed. Foods that are soft, minced and pureed are easier to swallow. Examples of foods that are soft and easy to chew include beef stew cooked in a slow cooker with potatoes and carrots. You can add extra gravy to help it go down, and it's also a great meal to freeze. An example of a minced and moist meal is sweet potato shepherd's pie with soft lamb mince and pureed sweet potato mixed with coconut cream. And finally, examples of pureed foods include lasagna using polenta instead of pasta and baked custard. When you're having treatment, food can start to taste differently. Many people say food doesn't taste the way that it used to. This might be temporary, but for some people, it can last a while. If your taste has changed, it's often hard to get motivated to eat or even to prepare a meal. Try different options to increase variety and find food that you can enjoy. For example, if you find that food is tasting bland, experiment with seasoning and condiments that bring out flavours. You might like to try a taco bowl made with mince and packet spices served with avocado, grated tasty cheese and sour cream. Other seasonings to try are herbs, garlic, ginger and pickles, or add a sweetener like maple syrup. Try a flavour-filled marinade or add foods with a lot of flavour like bacon or cheese. If your mouth is sensitive, foods like citrus and spices can irritate it. Always be guided by what you find most comfortable. Changes are rarely permanent. Most will resolve with time, but this will vary for each person. You might have read or heard about diets that claim to cure cancer. For example, the alkaline diet, the no sugar diet. There are plenty more. There is currently no evidence that supports diets that eliminate certain foods. It's important to try to maintain a balanced diet with as much variety as possible during your treatment. If you would like more information, speak to your dietitian. Make sure you're making the right choices for your body. Treatment for head and neck cancer, especially chemotherapy, can weaken your body's immune system. So it's even more important than usual to follow good hygiene and food safety practices. Remember, raw and cooked foods should be kept and prepared separately. Make sure food is stored and reheated at the right temperatures. Wash your hands before preparing food and take special care when handling raw meat, for example chicken and fish. Socialising with family and friends often revolves around eating and drinking. This can be really challenging. Here are some tips on how to make eating with others easier. When eating out, review the menus before you go. Go out for coffee rather than dinner. When eating at a friend's house, offer to bring a dish you find easy to eat. Socialise with people who are sensitive to your needs. Or host your friends at home. Food is one of the most fundamental ways we have to nurture our loved ones. If you are caring for someone who is having trouble eating, it can be hard to know how to help. They might not even be able to tolerate their favourite foods. What's more, they can feel isolated from social and family occasions. While you probably want them to eat well so they stay strong during treatment, becoming stressed about their lack of appetite can increase their anxiety. So gentle encouragement is best. A tip to get the most out of socialising is to plan ahead. If you are visiting someone's home, speak to the host in advance about what options might be available and whether any modifications are possible. Or offer to bring something to share so that everyone feels included. If you experience pain in your mouth or throat that stops you from eating, you may need to modify your diet. If your appetite is poor, it's important to make sure you choose foods high in protein and energy. It's very important to stay hydrated. Choose nourishing fluids so you can make every drink count. If your taste has changed, experiment with seasoning and condiments that bring out the flavours. Remember, regular mouthwashes play a big part in preventing and improving pain when eating and drinking. And finally, good communication with your speech pathologist and dietitian is very important to help you get the best care before, during and after treatment.